JR Global presents Leadership Under the Microscope. In this program, we will discuss current topics about staying relevant in an interconnected world. Through observation and conversations, we invite you to think with us and participate in a civil dialogue. Here is your host, J.R. Klein.
Thank you for joining me today. I'm eager to think with you about how the world works. In this episode, we think about the normal human reaction to move away from danger and the corresponding need for organizations to do the same thing, but they must also move toward opportunity. Leaders must realize there is tremendous opportunity inside of the constancy of change. Today, we look at dealing with change. Change is impartial. It cares not a whit about corporate reputation, size, success, legacy, or prestige. It rewards only those who meet it head-on. All change is about movement, both individual and organizational. As individuals, we must move away from danger and toward opportunity, and we must do so consistently and quickly. The organization, in turn, must be filled with people doing the same thing, moving quickly and consistently toward opportunity, toward customers, toward the marketplace. It is critical that businesses continually move forward. The jaws of change will bite you if you keep running, but if you stand still, they will eat you alive. Technologies have always had a disruptive impact on society. Not surprisingly, the primary change driver in the current environment has been technology. In this digital age, this impact has become wider-reaching as the cycle of change becomes shorter. Regardless of geography, consumers can order and expect home delivery of goods and services by using a device held in hand with little or no human intervention. Observation presents evidence of the reduction in extreme poverty, increase in labor standards, greater access to consumer goods, and the facilitation of cultural exchange. Production and connectivity have optimized the workforce that is not limited to physical or geographical boundaries. This has driven stability of pricing products and services around the world, as well as the egalitarian effect of globalization. It facilitates the exchange of technical know-how and enables the formulation of new industries in underdeveloped countries by opening access to machinery and equipment as well as technical know-how that can be imported. However, these dramatic changes in markets and economies have a deleterious effect on old business models. Just as technology spawned the traditional business model, it is also now its major disruptor. The playing field has changed by reducing the cost of entry, increasing the speed of access to consumers and suppliers, and the scope of the market from local to global. Businesses today have a very different set of problems. They need to recognize that today's world is different and older strategies don't apply. The new way to manage businesses is not a smaller version of a larger corporation. It is flexible, open to change, and comfortable with the ease of availability to global technologies and the access to customers. Leaders must always be learning, unlearning, and relearning inside of the constancy of change. Business leaders have to change the way they reach customers and suppliers, realize that the skills that we have taken for granted no longer exist, and that jobs like call center workers and receptionists, air travel check-in, boarding passes, security checks are or have disappeared. They must understand that competition is not confined to any specific market or geography, and that developments in automation and finance made the legacy model obsolete. Disruption sends its waves crashing into all sectors. We are at the very beginning of this technological world, and those things we talk of today as the cutting edge of global business will be accepted principles and even be thought to be yesterday's news. The next blinding flash of the obvious will be the egalitarian nature of this change. The effect of technology on globalization for multinationals and local business is changing everything. Change cares not a whit about how it has been done. Leaders, global and local, must begin to think differently about everything they do.
Thank you for listening. If you are a leader or are just looking for solutions, JR Global Associates can help you strategize, analyze, implement, and evaluate to achieve positive results. Simply contact us by visiting jrglobal.co and get a head start on success.